Every day, commercial passenger aircraft fly directly over the North Pole, connecting cities in North America, Europe, and Asia. However, when you look at global flight paths, you will almost never see planes flying over the South Pole. This often raises questions about restricted airspace, hidden regulations, or even conspiracy theories. The first and most important factor is that most world maps do not accurately represent distance. On a globe, the shortest distance between 2 points is called a Great Circle Route. These routes often curve toward the poles, even though they appear straight when viewed on a spherical Earth. When the Earth is flattened into a Mercator projection, those same routes appear heavily distorted, making polar flights look like massive detours. In reality, flights between places like New York, London, and Tokyo are often significantly shorter when routed over the Arctic. As a result, flying over the North Pole is frequently the most efficient option in terms of both time and fuel. The second reason is simply where people live. The vast majority of the world's population, major cities, and long-haul travel demand is concentrated in the Northern Hemisphere. By comparison, the Southern Hemisphere contains far fewer population centres and is dominated by large oceans. Antarctica itself has no permanent population and no commercial destinations. Because airlines plan their routes based on connecting major cities, there are very few journeys where flying near the South Pole would actually make sense. Even in cases where a southern polar route might appear theoretically possible, Antarctica presents serious operational challenges. Commercial aircraft must always remain within a defined distance of suitable diversion airports in case of an emergency, a requirement known as ETOPS. In the Arctic, aircraft can divert to airports across Canada, Alaska, Greenland, Scandinavia, and northern Russia. In Antarctica, there are extremely few airfields, and most are not suitable for large commercial aircraft year-round. On top of this, extreme cold can affect fuel systems and aircraft hydraulics. Magnetic navigation becomes unreliable near the poles, and search and rescue capabilities are extremely limited. For airlines, this makes Antarctic routes an unnecessary risk, with very little benefit. Flying over the North Pole is not unusual or mysterious. It is simply the most efficient route between many major cities in the Northern Hemisphere. The reason aircraft do not fly over the South Pole is not that they are avoiding it, but because there is no practical advantage in doing so.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, we'd recommend watching this video next, and we'd be eternally grateful if you'd like to subscribe for more content. See you soon.